Yes, top of the afternoon. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. I dropped the commercial real quick. These are available. These are the football jerseys. I meant to wear this last week for the Super Bowl, right? But this is kind of the Patriots color, and they got their ass kicked. So I did not wear it. But the jerseys are available as well. Shine News Enterprise. Place your order. Did you hit the like button? Hit the like button. Smash the like button. How you doing? What is your name? Lazy fan base. What's up, man? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. But yeah, these jerseys are available. Um, today's topic. Today's topic, right? Right? Is just for you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Lazy. Thank you. Is BBLs versus all natural? What do you prefer? Right? What do you prefer? It's better for them. Natural. It is, man. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. We're definitely gonna get into all of that, man. Um, right? We're gonna get into the pros and cons. Let's go Broncos, right? Um, right. This is my jersey. Appreciate the six that's in here. Hit the like button. He said, "Let's go Broncos." No, let's go Shaw News Boxing. Shaw News LLC. Man, hit the like button. But this is about BBLs versus all natural. And I figure, well, the Broncos is your favorite team. Shout out to them. Terrell Davis, John Elway. Y'all got a couple Super Bowls, right? Y'all definitely got a couple Super Bowls. But shout out to y'all, man. Um, Now the BBL is the Brazilian butt lift fat transfer surgery, and I wanted to shout out to my executive producer. This was her topic um, on the eve of it being Lovers Day, right? But every day is Valentine's Day if you're putting it down, right? So the Brazilian butt lift or transfer of fat surgery. Now, there are a lot of pros to this, but there's also a lot of cons. We're going to get into some of those as well. Um, a lot of times when these women get these surgeries, these enhancements, they look good. But I heard it's like a window or something, a couple years, 7 years, and then that shit just starts coming out of everywhere. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we can get some people in here that deal with people that have them and know the side effects. Um, but the pros are fast results, and a lot of guys are getting them too. But we're not on about the guys today. It's all about the women. Um, you can customize your body as well. Fast results customize your body. At what cost, though? Yeah. At what cost? Lazy says, "Yep, yeah. What cost? Right? What is the cost, though, man? Like I said, the side effects, man. When you go on the internet and you look at some of these pictures, right? How some of these women's bodies get deformed. It's like, damn, was it really worth the baby girl? Was it really worth it? Right? Was it really worth it? at the end of the day, right? Feel free to, tap in with the comments. Daniel is in here. Daniel, did you hit the like button? Put your War Eagles. Get the War Eagles going too. We are the War Eagles over here. So put your War Eagles in the comments as well. These are the pros. These are the pros. I made a list of pros, right? Some of the pros are customize your body quick. It's a quick fix, so to say, right? Because if you exercise and diet, it might take a little longer, right? It takes a little longer, right? A lot more discipline is required, right? Uh, it's a confidence booster. Now, I know a couple females. I don't think they had the BBL. I think they had the other type of surgeries, like the gastric sleeves and things like that. And you definitely see their confidence. These are old, like heavy set women, right? Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have a couple of siblings. But that has nothing to do with the topic, lazy. But thank you for asking. Um, it's a confidence booster for a lot of people who, like I said, maybe their body structure, um, you know, is a hindrance to their confidence, right? Now, here are some of the cons. I have a list of cons as well. Look, I'm doing my thing, y'all. Look, I got the list on my phone today, right? Now, here's some of the cons, right? This is the part that I was speaking on. I don't want to pull the pictures up, but I will pull the pictures up at some point, maybe. Infections. Yes, you do get infections, man, which could lead to sometimes death, right? Now, we have seen when some of these girls go to these cheaper spots, and they get these surgeries and they end up dying. They end up dying, right? Infections, right? Look, here we go right here. Death. Reported roughly around 1 in every 3,000, but still a death is a death, right? You can't sit directly for a week, right? 4 to 6 weeks. That's a month, almost 2 months. 8 weeks is 2 months. So for at least a month, maybe a month and a half, your mobility, you're like, come on, this is crazy. Now, let's go back to the pros and the cons, right? Just imagine you exercise for that 4 to 6 weeks and you stay in the pocket, like Troy Archer would say. Shout out to Troy Archer. You stay in the pocket, you eat clean, you exercise. You can shred that weight. You can transform your body, right? I'm just saying. Just saying, man. Put it in the comment sections if you're catching the vibe, man. Right? Um, it's expensive, right? These are the cons. Now, I know a lot of y'all, some of y'all that do it, y'all take the cheap way out. You may go the cheap route, right? Look, my knuckles is kind of bruised up, right? You see, I'll be getting it, and I was in the gym today. Um, it's expensive, but some of y'all go that cheap route, which is not good. Which is not good, right? It's not good at all, man. You got to be mindful of these things, right? Now, here's some more pros, right? Here's some more pros when you do it the right way, the natural way, like I just said in the gym, right? It's the safest option, right? It's the safest option with no surgery, no life threatening sickness, right? Once you build up muscle, you will have muscle memory, right? Now, why is this important, right? And I'm going to tell you why this is important, right? I am closing in on 47 years old. I work out, not like I used to, but when I used to go hard, right? I got almost, I think I made hit 196. I'm like 230 now, but I still have muscle memory, right? A lot of the trolls that troll my channel and troll me, Oh, you only do one pull up. You see, now look, I do five, right? Maybe I'll give y'all 10 one day, right? But I do five, right? You see, I do five clean now, over the ball. Boom, boom, right? Right? But a lot of times when I was only doing one, and then that's what I was showing. I was showing one and certain things, the trolls, the jealous fans, the crows, they would always want to comment. And I would say to them, like, bro, do you actually witness what I'm doing? So you think I can only do one pull up and some of the exercises that I'm showing? But the reason why I could do that is muscle memory, one, but I could also do more than one pull up. Hopefully, y'all are catching the source. How's the content looking, man? How's the content looking, man? We are live on deck. I saw 2 channels of you. That's what I do. Yes, there are 2 channels, right? Right? Look, there are 2 channels of me, right? This is what we do. We stream simultaneously. We stream simultaneously. Yes, that's how we work over here, man. We are independent grinders of streaming, right? So yes, hopefully you did see 2 channels, and hopefully you hit like buttons on 2 different channels, man. Help us grow, man. Help us grow. Um, but yo, those are the cons, right? Um, Now let me see if I can get some females on the line. Let me see. Let me see. If I can get some females on the line. They might be some of these females might be a little upset. It's Valentine's Day, so you have to take that into consideration. All right, I'm gonna try one right here. A lot of them will probably most likely won't be picking up, man. We're gonna try though. Yeah, I'm loving my bid, yeah. All natural, organic. I'm seeing my grades coming. All right, no answer there. Let's see. Yes, they're in their feelings, man. It's Valentine's Day. This females fall victim to these days right here, man. You know, that's why I said this is the perfect day for this topic. This is the perfect day for this topic. This is the perfect day for this topic. All right. This is the perfect day for this topic. Yes, this is the BBL versus natural body topic. Valentine's Day too, man. This is a fire topic. I just want to try to get some women to give their opinion, right? I want to give some women to give their opinion. And if you are available, feel free to, join the live stream. Come through. Leave a comment, right? BBLs versus natural. I did some of the pros and cons already, but now we are reaching out to females to get their honest opinion and feelings on this. And by the way, happy Valentine's Day to all the women of the world. This is the day of love. Hopefully, you are receiving love, right? That was dope, right? Was that a dope breakdown I just did, right? That was dope, right? That was dope, right? All right, let's try this again, right? Let's do this again, right? We'll do it right there. You see, this is your topic. This is your topic, the BBL topic. Coach Tom, what's going on, good brother? If you can and you are available, please pull up, man. drop some of the sauce, right? We got 4 over here. We got a couple over here, man. We're working, man. This is the BBL's verse natural body on a Valentine's Day, man. Pull up and give your insight. What do you prefer, a BBL or a natural body? I just prefer some good insides, man. If your insides are good, whether you are natural or BBL, I prefer natural. As long as you are good and you take care of yourself. But hey, what do I know? You know, you do have options. All right? But yeah, pop on, y'all. Tom, what's going on, good brother? Tom said, Coach Motion, I don't want to throw the conversation off, but there's a bitter comedian actor that is hating on 50 cents and haven't had a movie role. Yeah, I'm going to get to that. I'll get to Phase On Love. I'm just getting the BBL out the way first. I'll get to that within the next 10 to 15 minutes. I was trying to let some of my female war eagles pop on with this BBL talk first, but I'm gonna get to Phase On. I got the Phase On segment right here. You know, I got the iPhone. The iPhone, believe it or not, right? Look, I was the dinosaur, right? Remember? Well, I got my matter of fact. Look, let me get up because I could you know, promote my gear, right? Look, see the gear? I can promote the gear. But look, I still got my stuff, right? I got my notes right here. Look, I got my notes right here. See? I got my notes right here. But you know what? Somebody was putting me on like, yo, man, you move like a dinosaur. You got the iPhone. You can put all your stuff in your iPhone. And that's what I did today. I got all my what's names in the iPhone. Hold on, what did you say? Please don't. Skyfar? What are you talking about? But yeah, we'll get to that time in about 9 minutes. I wanted to do the first half hour on the BBLs versus the natural. BBLs versus natural, right? And I read off some of the cons of the BBLs. Some of you can die. 1 out of every 3,000, which is, you know, those odds are not bad. But if you could die, it's a possibility of dying or getting that surgery. It's not good, man. It's not, right? It's not. But then the other side effects, like I said, after 7 years, man, some of that shit starts coming out all different places, man. All different places, man. Me personally, I prefer all natural. Because look, ask about me, man. I can mold you, right? I am a personal trainer, right? Yo, Coach Tom, if you in here, let them know, man. I'm a personal trainer, man. I prefer an all natural woman. If you're a little heavy, I can work with you. I'm strong. I'll lift you up. I'll break you down, right? I prefer a natural woman, man. I don't discriminate. My mother was the biggest size woman, so I don't discriminate, man. Right? I don't discriminate. I prefer all natural. 7 in the building, man. Smash the like button. How's the content looking, man? You know, you do have options, man. Source experience, man. Source experience. Now, Tom, I'm gonna get on your topic right now, right? 50 cents is killing Phase On. But that's what 50 does. Like to go up against 50, and if 50 gives you attention, it's a win for you. You know that, right? Tom? Like, look, you came right in here and brought that up. Right now, have like, look, all of the people that go at 50 and he like whenever I say fifth, I'm gonna say boo boo. If boo boo gives you attention on social media, whether it was Diddy or all these guys that he trolls, he kind of gives you an alley oop. So a lot of times when you see guys going at him, he responds. It's a win for them. Like, this is a win for Faison Love. This is a come up now, right? It's a come up. Because look, he's in the algorithm, right? He's in the algorithm. Faison Love is in the algorithm. And look what you said, Tom. You brought up a valid point. You said this guy, comedian, hasn't had a role in forever. Right? Now look, I got it in my notes here. We're gonna break it down, Fate. We're gonna break it down. Look, let me pull that up. I have all the receipts, Tom. Tom, I have the receipts right here. Look. Look. Look at my notes right here, Tom. And then I'm gonna pull up 50's page, right? Now, I'm gonna pull up 50 Cent's page. The people that's on the StreamYard are gonna be able to see this. But those of y'all that's not on StreamYard, y'all won't be able to see this. All right? Y'all won't be able to see this. So I suggest you come on StreamYard and hit the like button, man. But if you're not on StreamYard, you won't be able to see this. But you will get the yeah, you will get the breakdown, right? And Tom, you get the producer credit for this segment. Thank you for popping up and jumping in the chat. All right? But I'm gonna go over here now. I'm gonna maximize myself. All right? How we looking? We looking real good, right? Like we be getting to it over here. So, 50 goes. If anybody goes at 50, and he has the time, he's gonna come back hard. So what sparked this, right, was, and do your own research. I think Faison, actor, comedian, right? He did an interview, and in the interview, right, he basically tried to downplay 50 Cent's acting success, right? Now, when you think about it, right, and I'm gonna call him Boo Boo, Boo Boo from the block. When you look at 50's transitions, right, Curtis Jackson, aka Boo Boo, 50 Cent. When you look at his transitions, right, to what Faison did the interview and tried to downplay him, 50's all the way up. He's a glorified street guy who made the transition into the music industry, but Faison felt comfortable in getting at him about being what? An actor, or his acting success. So to me, that's a win-win already for 50, because these are different. I don't think 50, when he originally tried to become a rapper, said, yo, I'm going to be an actor, right? But critique for his acting and his acting success, right? So that's what the beef is really stemming from, if you want to call it beef, right? He basically was saying that 50's not really a top tier actor in Hollywood. And then he questioned his influence outside of music, which is ridiculous. And I'm not saying that because his name is Curtis Jackson and he's a Jackson. I'm like, bro, right now, if you want to get hot, like I was just saying before I even started this segment, if you go at 50 and 50 goes back at you, it's a win for you. Look at this shit with T.I. right now. They want, T.I. and destroy him in verses. If 50 was to even accept the battle with T.I. in verses, that's an alley-oop for T.I., man. 50 don't need the rap, bro. He don't look. 50 is almost, well, ain't even almost. He's on some Tyler Perry type level shit right now, bro. How Tyler Perry has what I like to call Tyler Perryville down there in Georgia, where he's basically got his own production studio. 50 has that same shit in Shreveport, Louisiana. And you got one battle T.I. in verses. Then you have this guy, Faison, upset. Well, that's what it is. He's upset, man. He's bitter. Right, Tom? Are you still in here? Put it in the comment section. Faison is bitter, right? He's bitter, man. This guy's bitter, man, right? He's saying that this guy is not a top tier actor. His influence. Listen, man. Whether you want to give him his flowers and acknowledgement, 50 is on top of the game right now. A lot of people saying when his time comes, they'll turn on him and he'll fall off. Maybe so, but right now, he has the game like this. What's the Biggie line? Throw him in the choke, gun smoke. He threw him in the choke. He has the game in the choke right now, man. He has the game in the choke. And what he just did for you, Faison, and look, especially on this page, look, he gave you an alley-oop right now, man. You got an alley-oop, right? You got an alley-oop, man. But this one right here is the classic one. Did you see the new Jack?
Now look, you are going to give up those apartments.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You are going to turn over control of the Carter to the brothers.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Let's look at the comments, right? The comments. Funkmaster Flex said, at Faison Love. Bro, just sit down. Word, sit down. But I get it, though, man. Faison is just like a lot of people, man. Certain individuals, when they know you have motion and you're making moves, that's all they know how to do is get in the way. He just attempted to get in the way. Now 50 is giving him a lane. So that's what he did, Tom, and everybody else, right? He got in the way. Like, bro, you're saying that this dude doesn't have no success and his influence, bro. You sound ridiculous. Not only do you sound ridiculous, you sound dumb. You sound dumb, bro. This man done put on for Shreveport, Louisiana, right? His team, right? Like if you are affiliated with him, Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder, these guys are hot, right? Because they were loyal. And they're part of the G Unit umbrella. Like, what is this? What are you talking about, Faison? Faison, you gotta, this right here got you a little bit of an alley-oop. You better run with it, brother. If you don't do nothing with this assist he just gave you, by even mentioning you or entertaining your jealous hate. That's what that is, man. You was somewhere, right? Just mad, right? You was somewhere mad, like, he's not a top actor. No, he's not. Why would he need to be? He's doing him, right? But he just assisted you though, man. Because like I said, 50 didn't come in the rap game saying, one day I'm gonna be going to NFL games, I'm gonna be doing all these things. He's basically got his hand in everything, even in boxing. He has his hand in boxing. I know a couple fighters that when they get their shit up, he's gonna fuck with them. I personally know this, right? 50's tapped in with everything, man. But shout out to him, man. he kind of threw you an assist, phase on. Hopefully you do something with it, right? But I don't think you are, man. I don't think you're gonna do nothing, right? Because look, he kind of threw your what's name out there. In 2001, I mean 2011, you had a fourth degree domestic violence arrest, right? In 2017, you had a misdemeanor airport assault, no contest plea, suspended jail. You paid a fee, right? You had another, from 2018 to 2023, you didn't pay the judgment on the civil thing, right? So he's throwing you an assist right now. He's throwing all your stats out there, but right now, you got to use this, brother. I think this may get you back on Vlad TV, right? Because I remember you used to be on Vlad TV. So hopefully this works out. Tom, did you like that segment? Tom, if you still in here, put it in the comments section, man. All right? Put it in the comments section, Tom, if you're still in here. But yeah, 50 kind of, he threw you an assist, man. He talked about you, man. Now, my thing is this, since we're on that, right? Why when certain people that really do clout chasing, because that was, to me, that's what that was. That was like a clout chase, man. Why don't people call them out on it, man? Right? And the reason why I always highlight that, 'cause I remember when they used to try to say I was clout chasing different. I'm like, yo, bro. The people that actually do it, you never say they do it, man. Now, to me, that's what that was. He clout chased off of 50. Because this guy didn't have nothing going on. He was dead stinking. He was dead stinking, man. He was dead stinking, man. Rest in peace to my grandmother, right? Yeah, my grandmother would have said he was rank. He was foul and rank. Yeah, my grandmother was ruthless, man. Yeah, she was ruthless, man. If you would come in the house, I grew up in that era. We was outside, we was playing, man. Yeah, we was at the park, we was riding bikes. So we was coming back to the crib, musty and funky. Yeah, my grandmother would be like, because I always had a squad, and then we would come because my grandmother, we was the look. These guys know, man. That's why a lot of these guys that know me are jealous and haters, right? We was the family, right? We took care of a lot of people, man. So I would come and bring everybody over, feed the community juices. My grandmother would be on the porch and niggas would be in there funky and stinking. My grandmother used to be like, man, if you don't get these rank, if you don't get these, if you don't, right? If you don't get these rank, foul, stinking motherfuckers out this house, right? But she would feed everybody. But she would be on her body like, these foul rank, right? They come in the crib smelling rank. That's what Faison just did. He just did a rank move. Like, bro, you're stinking, man. Yeah, did you see Fun Master Flex comment? He said, yo, bro, sit down, man. Right? Sit down. Yo, bro, come on, man. Yeah, he was miserable, man. His energy was like my man. Yeah, y'all watch Belly, right? Remember Black and Belly? Yeah, they over there counting the money up, right? Black had a 40 on the couch, right? He didn't like Nas, right? He didn't like Nas's character, Sincere. He was always hating, right? You know why? Black was a crow. Black was a crow, man. That's how crows give it up. He was a jealous crow. He was a jealous crow, man. He was look. They pulled the job. They was counting money. He was about to get some funds in his pocket, but he was still over there on the couch, just dirty, right? Like, yeah, he was dirty. Like, he didn't have on dirty clothes, but he was dirty. If you understand what I mean, his aura, his energy, his spirit, he was dirty. He was nasty. He was rank. He was foul. That's what Faison is right now, man. Faison is just jealous, man. But that's what we live in. We live in a jealous society, a jealous world. There's more people that's like that than there's people that honestly sit back and watch somebody's transition and growth and appreciate it. Now, with that being said, I want to shout out the funny salesman, right? This is the second, maybe even the third time he has reposted the sauce, man. Right? And I shared the content, man, because that's what I do. I have a media platform, even though he didn't even need me to. This guy is viral, major motion. He's all over. He's probably right now at All-Star Weekend. He's at every major event, moving and grooving, right? But he said something in the clip that I'm about to play, right? And it like not only did it inspire me, I was like, yo, that's super dope, right? We transitioning with it, y'all. Ari Spears is hilarious. Yeah, look, we'll run these real quick. Look.
White girl. What's the difference? We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Yeah, this is hilarious. Listen.
Welcome back. What's the difference, Troy? This nigga turned into a slave. Nigga, I don't know. As far as I know, there's no difference, huh? I've been with Miss Becky Bell my whole life.
He's hilarious.
Nigga, talk to me. We free.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga nervous as shit. Oh.
Yo, Ari Spears is hilarious, man. Right? I share certain shit, man. Now that right there was hilarious. The dude was at the comedy show. He got a white girl, and he asked him what was the difference, from having a white woman and a black woman. And then dude got all nervous, and he told him, he said my man has slave energy. Yo, I gotta go to some more comedy shows, man. I used to go to a lot of comedy shows, man. Comedy shows are good, but listen, when you go to these comedy shows, you gotta be ready, because the comedians will get on you, man. They will. They will get on.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Funny salesman. Where are you from?
Detroit.
How long you been in? And how's your experience here?
Oh, it's lit. It's lit.
How much money do you spend per month on your lifestyle, including everything?
My lifestyle, I probably spend like 20 to 20. It depends. Every month different, because I got 10 kids.
Hey, man. I reposted this. I'm going to play the whole video. He got 10 kids, right? It's 2026. The guy's going to ask him. I'm stopping because I'm going to play it. It's 2026. He's going to ask him, what's the most you ever made in a year? He's going to be like, $3 million. He made $3 million, right? Oh, my God. What are you calling me for, man? Hello? No. Yo, Messiah is hilarious. Messiah is hilarious. But yeah, back to what I was saying. He's gonna say that $3 million. That's 2026. But he didn't start making money to 2023, 3 years ago. This guy's been grinding. He didn't start making real money into 2023. I'm gonna play the whole video. This video is very inspirational. Listen to this video, man.
What's your name?
Funny salesman.
Where are you from?
Detroit.
How long you been in San Francisco?
We just got here today for the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how's your experience here?
Oh, it's lit. It's lit.
How much money do you spend per month on your lifestyle, including everything?
My lifestyle, I probably spend like 20 to 20. It depends. Every month different because I got 10 kids. They like eating. I love feeding them. So between my lifestyle, I probably spend like $15K a month.
Wow.
But like my bills and stuff and the kids, probably like another $30K.
Oh my God. So in
Like
total,
30,
it's like 45, 50K.
Yeah, like mortgage and car notes and and then I'm taking care of my mom, sisters, and yeah.
What's your occupation? What do you do?
I'm a viral salesman, so I'm a content creator, entrepreneur, father. Yeah.
What's the most amount of money that you made in a year?
I don't even know. It's probably like 3 million,
Wow.
3.5, something like that.
So a lot of content creators are broke. How were you able to make 3.5 million out of it?
I got my own product and I sell it online when I do the video. So I make money like off of e-commerce sales and Amazon sales because they got TikTok shop and they got YouTube. You know, you can make money off of that. Then I'll get paid off of speaking engagements and bookings and promos and merch and sales training course. I get paid like 7 to 8 different ways.
So did you always make money, or did you come to money?
I was broke for a long time. I just started making money in 2023.
So what kept you going through all those?
I was broke for a long time. I just started making money. Look, they trying to shut the live stream down now, right? Because these are the gems now. And the reason why they're trying to shut the live stream down is because when I start dropping these gems like this, they don't like that, right? You watch guys that sit online, and this is why I really be distancing myself from a lot of content creators and just people in general that I know have that jealous spirit, because the internet is the best place to expose it. Because the simplest things on the internet are free. A like button and sharing a content. But when you are a jealous individual and you think that you can sit on the internet and that is your hustle, you're gonna get rich, you're gonna get money. Did you just hear this man's story? He said he was broke for a long time. He just started getting money in 2023. It's 2026, right? But he broke down 7 different rivers. 7 different rivers of flow that he has created to generate money. A lot of y'all just sit on the internet, and there's too many of y'all that sit on the internet and think that you can just sit on the internet and this is going to be a river flow of income for you. And when that does not happen and you're on the internet, this is a lot of y'all, and I distance myself from y'all because the internet exposes this in y'all. Everything on the internet when it comes to liking or sharing a content is free. It's the push of a button. But you, taking it back to phase on love now, are so foul and rank that you can't even do that. Hopefully you are catching this source. But let's continue on with this brother's testimony.
What's yours?
My kids and my family. Yeah.
If you were to give life advice to everyone that's watching, it can be anything. What would you say?
Don't give up, and it don't matter what people say, because one thing, the haters always got a conversation about somebody else, and the winner is always trying to look to see what they can invent and what they can do next to, make sure they on top of the world.
What's your name?
Funny salesman.
Fire. Look, now, this brother reposted that. I reposted.
What's your name?
Funny.
He reposted me. Man, hey, that was my favorite basketball player right there.
All a drug dealer isn't illegal, unethical.
This is my guy. I read his book, and it got my mind thinking, right, on a whole nother wave. Financial literacy for all. But he was spot on what he was saying right here. Only thing, not you nickel and dime drug dealers. I'm talking about niggas that was moving real work. Like a lot of you nickel and dime drug dealers that are just flipping like little packs. I'm talking about guys that were moving bricks or pounds and shit like that. He's spot on with his assessment of you type of individual. You smaller nickel and dime type of hustlers, chicken wings and fried rice niggas, y'all should have been got a job years ago. Too many of y'all are trapped on the internet too. Now, go get a job. But what he's saying is spot on in regards to a drug dealer, right? Listen to the motion real quick.
Entrepreneur, he's not dumb and he's not stupid. It's what he doesn't know that he doesn't know, but he understands import, export, finance, marketing, wholesale, retail, customer service, security, logistics, payroll, right? So, and a gang leader is a frustrated union organizer. These are really brilliant people with a bad business plan. So I wore a suit like him the next week.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's the game. He just gave y'all the game, man. Tap into that. A gang leader is a frustrated union organizer, but they are brilliant. You heard what he just said? It's the truth. Like I said, not you nickel and dime niggas, man. You nickel and dime niggas been in the way. Now you're just in the way on the internet. Your face on love. You're just stinking. You don't even know how to give it up, man. But shout out to John Hope Bryan. Check out his book, man. Financial Literacy for All. Financial Literacy for All.
What's your name?
Yeah,
Funny salesman.
Where are you from?
Detroit.
How long?
Man, right? He got major motion. He reposted me, reposting him. Because this was a great message, man. See, if more people on the internet did this right here, and I'd be explaining this to certain people, like, yo, you don't even share content. You have a jealous spirit on you, bro. How do you sit online? I watched this with the boxing, and I say this respectfully. I don't fuck with a lot of y'all no more with boxing, man. I don't. Because I don't, you know why it's not that I don't fuck with y'all? I just match y'all energy. If you have negative energy, that's what I match. But I don't be negative. I just do you how you do. I don't like your shit. I won't share your shit. I won't repost it. I just do you how you do. I match energy. Right? But it's too many people on the internet with that energy. With that energy. And you know how I fucking front on them now? I throw it in their face. I say, how's the content looking now? Stamped and certified all over the game. Oh, it's cool when they do it. Right? It's cool when they do it. But that's what I do now. I just match energy. I just slide. Right?
Long Island, what's going on?
This fight is 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, y'all. The Paramount.
Truth be told, man.
These are my guys. Let me promote my guys real quick. Right? 2 weeks at the Paramount, Star Boxing.
Truth be told, man. I've been training world champion fighters since the days in the project. Now I just do it on a major league level scale, man.
Today,
yeah, you do have options, man. Stats over gimmicks. Receipts over views. But hey, what do I know? You know, you do have options.
Yeah. Jihad Tucker was in this gym. He's fighting February 28th. Tickets are available. Ticketmaster. The link is in his bio, right? The Paramount, Huntington, the Village, right? Maybe one of these guys that I just showed could be the next Jihad Tucker, right? Well, Monty most likely will be. He's on the route, right? But these other guys as well, man. You know, you do have options. Motion talk, baby. Ain't those shots touch you, right? Not bad movement, right? Not bad movement, right? I'm about to be 47 years old. Like I said, I still got a couple rounds in me, right? One day, I'm gonna take it real serious again. And I'm gonna drop down to under 200. Like I said, I'm gonna just really go all the way in the pocket. Like, see, look, if you notice, look, this is right here. I shouldn't be drinking it. I should take it back to straight water. Right? Oh my God. Right? That was me in the gym, right? With the guys. Right? That's what we do. But if those punches touch your chin, right? Those punches touch your chin. And I laugh, right? Because I remember a hater. You a hater, man. Nobody's worried about my punches. No, nobody's worried about nothing that you do. That's why you're still on the internet with niggas that's just like you on the internet. You have no certifications, you have no stamps, you have no receipts of nothing you have accomplished in boxing. But yeah, you sit on the internet every day and attempt to gossip about it. Stay in your lane. You are a crow. And I have always will be an eagle. Content, y'all smash the like button.
Trying to put the gloves on properly.
There go my boy Broadway. Look, I was fucking with Joe. Listen.
I'm a coach's apprentice, y'all. I'm a coach's apprentice. Yeah. There you go. That's right, Joe. Yeah. Yeah. Coach's apprentice.
I'm a coach's apprentice. A lot of these guys on the internet talk boxing every day.
I'm a coach's apprentice.
I'm a coach's apprentice. Today was strength and conditioning, y'all. Today was strength and conditioning. Look, on the bell. Yeah. bell. Real smooth, right? Not bad. How's the content, y'all? It's cool when they do it, huh? It's cool when they do it. How's the content, man? How is the
Truth be
content?
told, man.
I have. Yeah, you know that's a true statement right there. If my man NYT was in here, he could tell you. J Knight, Nature, female fighters, everybody. I used to always train. And then I really started walking my path. And the rest is history. The work is stamped and certified all of the game. But I say that to say this. When I watch people that don't acknowledge it or attempt to not to acknowledge it, but always try to emulate certain things on the internet, you acknowledging it. And that's why I created the Jealous Fan Zone Crow section. Because not only are you a jealous fan, you're a crow. And I'm an eagle. And if I come on here and speak on my experiences and all you do is gossip, that makes you what I classified you as, a jealous fan. Because a fan is supposed to appreciate something that he is a fan of, not be jealous of it. Hopefully y'all caught that source, man. How's the content looking, man? Happy Valentine's Day, man. Have a little love in your heart, man.
Mindset connection.
Yes.
Rich people flex, wealthy people plan.
Rich people flex.
Rich and poor tends to be loud.
Yeah, that is a true statement, right? How many of these guys want to be flashy? They do all these things that's loud. The plan is the receipts. The plan is the stamps. See, I already know. God showed me I'm going to be wealthy. I'm going to be wealthy. And that's why I know the internet is smoke and mirrors. It wants to trick me and frustrate me. But like that brother that reposted me said, don't give up.
Mindset connection. Your assets should work harder than you do. Now that's gangster.
Now that's gangster.
You can't win the game if you don't know the rules. If you
can't win the game if you don't know the rules. And most of y'all are playing the game and don't know the rules. Most of y'all want to be in the game, but y'all don't know the rules. Hopefully y'all caught that source. Look, I got my hour in. Right? This was the hour stream today, right? Hopefully y'all enjoyed the source, right? The jerseys are available, right? As you can see, jerseys are available. Football, basketball, baseball. You know the saying, you do have options, you know? But how is the content looking now? And look, I'm gonna go over here and walk to the board real quick. Look, still, my stuff is up there. As you can see, Sheldon's about LLC. All right. Shaw News Boxing LLC, man. You know, you do have options. Content, man. Now, hopefully, like I said, y'all hit the like button. Likes are free. Don't be in the bushes. Don't be jealous. Don't be mad, right? But if you are, I get it. I understand. I understand. You know, like I said, we live in a society where jealousy is the norm. It is the norm, man. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this Saturday, you know, so special, man. BBLs versus natural, right? BBLs versus natural, right? I love your all natural body, right? Now I'm going to put out my commercial, right? Let me call both of them. Look, listen to my daughter's answer.
Please leave your message for Messiah Jones.
Yeah, Messiah Jones. That's my daughter's what's the name? CEO Messiah. Now, let me call the other one. Hello.
Who's this?
What are you doing?
I'm in your room.
Okay, why isn't Messiah answering the phone?
Because she was mommy.
Oh, okay. I'll see you in a second.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. This one says she was in my room. Yeah, I definitely got to get back over there. You can't be in my room. Right? That is where the magic happens and is created. Right? But hopefully y'all enjoyed the Source experience. Get your war eagles in the comments, man. Salute to all the war eagles, man. I told you we were growing something. We will continue to keep growing. Crows, just stay in the bushes, man. You know? You guys could be a part of what you create. We creating something totally different over here, man. And like I said, a lot of you guys, you know, y'all been crows for years in disguise. And you know what it exposed it? An eagle kept soaring, right? Just because I didn't give you the energy, I did. Because all you was trying to do was hinder. And the higher I soared, you know, the higher eagle goes up, a crow just falls back down. Right? Yeah, he tries to come, peck on you, jump on your wings, right? Pay attention, I'm closing out. You know what that is? Copying, attempting to undermine, right? You keep ascending higher and higher, right? Eventually, the crow's gonna do what? Drop off and fall. That's what happens when you start ascending, right? And you get to doing a lot of things, right? And it goes back to what I was saying. They can't, right? They can't comment, right? When they see the work being put in, right? And they don't hit the like button, right? That's the crow coming out of them, right? Because like I said, all these things are free, right? The same way, shout out to, like I said, that brother is viral, made 3.5 million, right? He reposted the Source. Some of you niggas ain't making $100 and can't repost or like. That's $1 million man that reposted the content because he knows that's free. See, a lot of you guys, like I said, are the crows in the bushes. And y'all know who y'all are, man. Y'all got to stay over there. Or, you know, the motto, man. Serious inquiries only, Mr. 10%. You know, put your security deposit down, right? I put the information right here. before I close out. This is the information, right? Leave your deposit, right? 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 Or for all goods and services, man. For all goods and services, man. This is for all goods and services, man. I don't work for free, man. Go get with a gimmick. Go get with a gimmick, man. I don't work for free, man. Go get with a gimmick. And just hopefully, like I said, the gimmick will produce, right? But if you require my platform, my connections, my plugs, Mr. 10%. Serious inquiries only, aka no jealous fan zone. You do have options. CMOS, merchandise, goods and services, man. But how is the content looking now? How's the content looking, man? Right? Now I'm gonna go do some edits tonight. Probably drop some more shorts, things of that nature. Just keep grounding them now. Right? Just keep grounding them, right? But yes, that is, if you really want to hire my company or hire my services, you know, drop your deposits, man.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimuhelua. I'm a Top Rank Knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
I ain't never had more people hate on me. I didn't even know they knew who I was. I didn't know you cared. You know how many people are lurking in your life, looking at every Facebook post, everything you do, but they won't comment and they won't press the like button, but they steady scrolling, just a bunch of scrollers. They so worried about what you doing, and it's because they can't stop what God wants to do in your life. So since you watching, watch this. Watch me praise him. Watch me elevate. Watch me go higher. Watch me get free. Watch me get healed.
This is your boy Jamel Superfire Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Superfire, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.